Alrighty, I think we are live and ready to go. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're all having a good evening. Just a bit of a life update. For those of you that don't know, a lot of you probably do if you follow the Discord and the Twitter and whatnot, but before I start the stream officially, Dad's back in the hospital, so what are you gonna do? He was home for about a week, and then Sunday he fell twice and injured himself, and he's back in the hospital, so it's almost like he should have never been allowed home in the first place, but you know, insurance companies. Anyway, so that's kind of why I took a bit of a few-day break from streaming, but I'm back now, so. Okay. Alright, everybody, what's up? How you doing? For those of you watching us on the YouTube, it is currently the 8th of January at 8:08 p.m. That was not planned. And I've done a few things in this game. And if you're wondering why are we doing more Birth by Sleep, it's because I have some unfinished business with this game. Some unfinished business indeed. So, in order to access 2 extra fights for us in the arena mode, in other words, the 2 other super bosses, you need to reach rank 30, arena level 30. You see my arena level's 29. How do you do that exactly? Well, if you go to your reports, and you go to game records, and go to arena missions, you have to get a golden Mickey Mouse sticker next to all of these requirements. Collect 9,999 medals, complete all the arena missions, do rumble racing, finish 5 laps within the allotted time they give you, which was a pain, and win the command board minigame 7 times. It doesn't have to be different command boards, at least not for this achievement, but that's kind of what I did for Aqua, because you have to do this 3 more times on other characters if you want the platinum trophy like I do, but I'm not going to subject you guys to that, so yeah. Anyway, this is why it took me so long to get up to this point. I do want to mention something. I actually wasn't sure if I could beat one of the missions, so I kind of went ahead and did it first. And that is Villain's Vendetta. I'm going to do it again, just so I can show you guys, like, all the arena exclusive bosses. Before completing that particular arena match, you get the Ultima Weapon, a Keyblade with 7 strength and 6 magic. It is currently my best Keyblade, bar none, except for Void Gear, which has 8 strength, but its magic is pitiful. So yes, I did go and fight Vanitas' Lingering Sentiment with Aqua in between, and yeah, we're gonna be using this Keyblade against a certain someone that we tried to fight last time because it's got such good strength. But for right now, we're gonna stick with Ultima because it's got the best strength and magic combined. As for the commands going into this, we're going to be using what you see here. At least for this first set of bosses. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. Oh, just so you know, it's been 35 hours of off and on work. I mean, granted, I shouldn't count actual playtime, but I think we completed Aqua's story in, like, what, 7.5 hours? So, yeah, that was fun. Am I going to get Royal Radiance? That is the plan. But first, we do this. And if you want to go for the bonus challenge, which gives you more medals, which I'm not going for because there's no reason, because I've already hit the medal cap. At least for unlocking missions. Perform a combined total of at least 25 style changes and shot locks. This kind of just happened naturally to me in this fight. But anyway, the Villain's Vendetta. This is where you would originally get the Ultima Weapon if I hadn't done it already. Alright, so here we have the Iron Imprisoner. This guy is a Mirage Arena exclusive boss. Oh, okay. For some reason, all the Iron Imprisoners are really weak to triple Firaga.
Take that!
I don't understand why, but it makes them stutter. And I couldn't find too many other commands that actually do this. Now, you'd probably think, oh, well, the same thing would happen with triple Blizzaga, right? No. It's just triple Firaga. So, this is Iron Prisoner 1. He's the easiest. If you have trouble with him at this point in the game, I don't know what to tell you. He's supposed to be like a level 5 boss. He's supposed to be one of your first arena encounters, and he's dead. Round 2, we have Pumpkaboo. And, again, this is supposed to be one of your first fights, so allow me to just kind of tear through this thing really quickly. It fights the exact same ways the Carriage did in Castle of Dreams, and yeah, basically whatever you apply to that fight, do it here. It just has more health, it does a little bit more damage, but yeah. All in all, it's almost dead. Okay, now it's done. Okay, the Wheelmaster. Wheelmaster works the exact same way as it did with Terra. Just kind of go for the appendages, and if you have an opening, go for the center of its body. Also, abuse those invincibility frames like there's no one's business. Oh, I thought you were gonna jump on top of me. Yeah, pretty simple bosses. So while we're fighting these simple bosses, there's something I wanted to talk about last stream that I just straight up didn't. I talked about a theory that was going around in the Kingdom Hearts community about Zexion, and I brought it up, and like I never finished my thought because I really don't know. So at the end of the final episode story, you see that Zexion kind of looks at, or not Zexion, Yenzo looks at Apprentice Xehanort and Greg like he knows something more. There is a theory that because, and this is not confirmed, but because Yenzo went to the same place when Ven was in Radiant Garden and was missing, he went to the same place where the fight took place against Terra and Terra and Nort and Aqua. Some people think that he saw the fight as a child, and he was one of the few people that realized that Xemnas had the potential to wield a Keyblade, and that maybe, just maybe, they were all being played for fools. And that kind of brings a little bit of evidence to Axel's whole "you've seen too much" line in Chain of Memories. And also Saïx wanting to be closer to the top because of the whole Norded thing, and I don't know, it's an interesting theory. I'm not doing it any justice, I'm just trying to remember what I heard about it. Anyway, this is Iron Imprisoner 2. Same strategy applies here. He's weak to triple Firaga for whatever reason, that's why I have 3 of them. I get just stutters for days. You can get away with doing this with only 2 triple Firagas, but I don't recommend it. There you go. And Iron Prisoner 2 is dead. Alright, Ice Titan. We fought this guy before. Literally nothing is different.
Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that! Farewell!
Those invincibility frames going. Also, if you're wondering what level I am right now, I am currently level 56. I'm hoping that's gonna be enough to get us through all this. I did a crap ton of grinding, but we'll see. Iron Imprisoner 3! There's 4 versions of Iron Imprisoner. Oh. But, this one's definitely the second hardest. However, Seeker Mind is your friend whenever they go into the ground like that. Because you can just put the mines down and then they pop up on top of you, but also like on the mine.
Heal. Yeah. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that.
Alright, now you might be wondering what the heck is this? This is Rhythm Mixer. This is a command style that you get for getting all the stickers in the game for one character and then putting them in their respective places on the image. Like the sticker image thing you do.
Take that.
Oh, you're not dead yet, dude. Yeah, Rhythm Mixer kind of destroys bosses. Anyway, Trinity armor, nothing different here, just a lot more health and a lot more damage. The reason I'm doing all this stuff with Aqua is because I don't have my other characters nearly the same level as she is. She's clearly my strongest and at the moment best character. So we're going to be doing every fight tonight with Aqua. I tried to give the other two a bit of a shot during the last stream. And we took down the Lingering Sentiment of Vanitas with Ben, which seemed fitting. And then we took down Monstro with Terra. But beyond that, I don't even want to try. I could make the case of trying this with Ben, but considering most of these bosses I'm going in somewhat blind with, because I've never played the Final Mix version, and a lot of these are Final Mix exclusive, I just don't want to chance it. If I can't get all these bosses done tonight, I can't really spend any more time on Birth by Sleep. We really gotta get started with the Recoded movie and then DDD. If there's time before 3 comes out, maybe I'll come back to them if I somehow don't get them tonight, but we're gonna try. Right under him. Seeker Mine is really strong, by the way, in most of these fights. Okay, and finally, the last boss in the Villain's Vendetta. If I lose here, I'm not doing this again, because I finally got you to see what he looks like and what he does. Iron Imprisoner 4. Easily the hardest thing in the arena besides the secret bosses. He doesn't stagger as easily as the other ones. He's a lot faster. And you can see Triple Fire just kind of did nothing. He has a lot of moves. He has a suck-in move that does a lot of damage if you're not prepared for it. He's not easy to shot lock. As you can see, he just kind of breaks out of it. Okay, this time it didn't work. Hello? And then he uses the pieces of the arena on the outside as projectiles. So I'm just gonna hip hop, hip, 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 hop, hip, hip my way through this. Oh. Yeah, okay, we lost. Yeah, Iron Imprisoner 4 is a pain. But if you manage to complete that, you get the whatchamacallit, the Ultima weapon. I'm not doing that again. You guys saw it. You guys got the gist of it. You saw all of his moves. Triple Firaga's your friend in that fight. Mindseeker's your friend. Use shot locks as much as you can. I heal faster than I did. But, yeah. My bad. Okay. But since we already have the reward for it, and I've already completed it once, since it's mandatory to complete once for the final 2 fights, yeah. That is gonna do it for that. Hang on, what question are we talking about in chat that I missed? I was kinda in the middle of something, so I didn't see it. Oh, can the Arena and BBS for PS4 connect online? I don't know. I really don't know. I would assume possibly not, but I really don't know. I haven't tried it. Anyway, okay. So, this fight. I'm going in blind-ish. We're going to get rid of this, because this was for the Villain's Vendetta. This is for... Shouldn't have Prism Rain on, hang on. This is for the next two fights. Light Bloom or Lightning Ray? Let's go with the Lightning Ray and see how it works. Actually, wait, no, hang on. That's not correct. I'm using the wrong deck. We want number 3. There we go. The only thing I don't know if Light Bloom over Lightning Ray. We're gonna do Lightning Ray and see how it goes. Yeah, I feel like this doesn't have online, but I could be wrong. I haven't really tried it. Anyway, the bonus challenge for this fight is successfully block enemy attacks at least 100 times. If you want to do that, go for it, but I'm not doing it. It's not required. All that's required of me is just actually beating the fight. And it has all the stars. It is the hardest fight you will fight in the arena thus far. And you need arena level 28 to unlock it. So without further ado... Oh boy, here we go! This is the armor of the Master. In other words, Ericus's armor made a boss. I need to see your attacks look like here, buddy. Alright, you have fireball thingies. Okay. I'm kind of sick of this arena, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh boy. This is probably the fight I know the least about. Oh! It's a laser light show! Okay. Hard.
Take that!
What are you about to do to me? What? Wait, what? Oh my god, what's happening? Oh god, I can't shot that either. What is this? What is happening right now? I'm frozen! Please, no. Okay, you done with that? Chance. I remember exactly what they do. Oh no, I need a shot for this. Go! Alright, I'm just gonna dodge really all the attacks, that's fine. Let me out! Heal! So I'm assuming that this is the representation of our master in his prime, I'm going to assume? Yeah, minus all the yelling. Yeah. Minus that. Yeah! Alright, I want to check something real quick. Abilities. Oof. Let's turn on EXP 0 and see if that modifies our damage like it did last time. Yeah, this stream is literally the definition of I'm in danger. I don't seem to be doing anything different. A little hard to tell though. Really? Oh. Probably done. Nope. Oh boy. Hey, can we not the chains? Pardon me? Oh, no, 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 no. Really? Meow! Oh, that could be really bad. Okay, we need to end this soon. Looks like I'm out of focus. Bad.
Take that.
Go.
Take that.
And that's game. And we have earned the Light's Will trophy with our HP increased. Whew. Easy win. Only 10 successful blocks out of 100. Yeah, screw that. And for beating him at rank 29, we get the highest arena level you can get on one character, level 30. And you might be wondering, what do you get at level 30? Well, when there's light, there's always a little bit of darkness. for another fight I've never done before. Let's do it. Recognize that armor from Kingdom Hearts 2? The one Xemnas was in when he was riding his dragon? This entity is known as No Heart. However, if you take No Heart and add an X to it and scramble the letters around, well, I think it's quite obvious what that can spell. Relatively. Which means that the thing that we fought in Kingdom Hearts 2 was indeed Master Xehanort's Keyblade armor. Meaning the Xemnas had access to Keyblade armor, but not Keyblade? Rather suspicious. Do here to me. It does kind of look like the Witch King, doesn't it? Alright, we have destroyed the hilt of the no-name Keyblade. But, it's a good thing Xemnas was a little too lazy to stand up, as Nick mentioned, because, we don't get that luxury. Xehanort's armor, and what I can assume to be Xehanort in his prime. Much like Master Ericus. Ghost Drive, very good. I'm gonna try to get that finisher as fast as I can. No! Oh! Imagine if the villains were in Kiraga as well. They do! I don't know if this one does, but a lot of them in this game do. That's what's scary. Like, the whole reason that you can't bring Kiraga into the fight with Vanitas' Lingering Sentiment super boss is because when you heal, he heals. Luckily, that doesn't seem to be the case for this guy, but I don't know if he heals, like, at all. Sadly, we have to do this part again. Bit of a pain. Let's not die a stupid death, please. Oh crap! Wow, that really! Oh crap! That gravitation pull. Alright, Rhythm Mixer, here we go. I'm gonna try to get into this finisher as fast as I can. Come on, come down here. There we go. Rhythm Mixer is really good in this fight if he, decides to stay still long enough. Okay, we actually have to watch this cutscene every time. So in other words, let's try not to die too many times. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for a fight like this in Kingdom Hearts 3. More of this and less of a mysterious figure. Oh crap. Just straight up Keyblade one-on-one. Let's get these invincibility frames. Ooh. Come on. I left myself open. That sucks. Left myself open. That is not cool. If we lose this one, I might switch Keyblades. I have an idea that I'm willing to try. I just don't know if it's gonna work. I'm surprised I didn't take out more of my health. The mixer. Alright, perfect. Mysterious figures are really just a Kingdom Hearts dual assisted speedrun made into a boss. Okay. If we lose this, I've got an idea. But, let's try not to lose it.
Take that!
Cool, it didn't do anything. Awesome. Game! Wait, what? Why am I stuck in place? What? Oh, stunned. Okay. That was strange. Darkness. I know normally it takes you 12 years to get out of the darkness, but make an exception this one time. God, that was bad. The mixer, don't fail me. Oh god. Here it comes. Oh, what? Everything's on cooldown. this way. Oh, I have no focus! Oh my god, it kills your focus meter too. That is lame! No, 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 no. Oh god, I'm stuck again. No! No! I couldn't cheer because apparently whenever you're inside the goo, it turns your healing into damage. Like, self-damage. Actually, wait, no, hang on. My idea. Okay. So we are using a few magical abilities in this fight, but I want to see what happens if I put on Void Gear, considering it has superior strength.
Yeah.
Considering we're mostly using Thunder Surge, I kind of wanted to see what happens. I doubt this is gonna work, but we'll see. It might empower our Thunder Surges, but I don't really know if that's worth the cost, considering we also have, like, Seeker Mine and crap.
Take that.
Black hole of death and doom and destruction and death and doom and destruction and death and doom and destruction and die. Okay. At least this part's easier than I thought it would be. Nope. That was really tragic. Okay, let's see what kind of damage output we're gonna get now. Something tells me it's probably not gonna be as much. Or if it is, it's gonna be like, I don't know, minimum. Okay. Heal, heal, heal. Oh, come on, dude. This is so stupid. Okay. Oh no. Oh, come on, game. Don't cheap shot me when I'm being cool. Okay, I don't think really that did much of anything. I couldn't tell if I was doing more damage, but it didn't really feel like it. So we're just gonna put Ultima back on just for that increased magic. Even though we're mostly using strength, we're not like, it's not like Mysterious Figure where we're only using strength attacks. So I think the trade-off is probably too much. probably need to figure out when to use my shot locks in here, because I can really use those invincibility frames. Okay. Don't you dare. Okay, at least that part's not that hard. It's just Mr. I'm gonna get up and actually do something. It's actually really, really annoying. Okay. I really hope this is a foreshadowing to the Kingdom Hearts 3 final boss. Because that would be sick.
Take that!
Come on, Seeker Mine, you're supposed to be seeking them out. Oh god, I'm stunned. Okay. Oh, here we go. Get him out of there. Dodge, dodge. Oh god, no. Heal just in case I get caught in this. Go. Come on, Aqua, keep up! Come on, Aqua, keep up! Yeah, girl! And for that achievement, we get the Darkness's Will. And all 30 arenas have been conquered. And I like how they give you 25 minutes as your bonus challenge, but I did it in 3. And for that, for completing the arena, all 30 levels, you get the most powerful Keyblade, the Royal Radiance. When equipped, it increases the speed at which the command gauge fills. That went surprisingly quicker than I expected. However, we're not done yet. Royal Radiance has the highest magic and highest strength in the game. I do believe there's nothing that trumps it. The only thing that gets close is Void Gear's strength stat, but the magic is just too good to not use. Alright, I think we all know what this means. We're done with the arena. Maybe I'll come back and do Villains Vendetta again, if we have enough time. Well, okay, I say if we have enough time, but I did this way quicker than I expected. Why wasn't that one the ultimate weapon? I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. Now then, we have some unfinished business over here at the Land of Departure. We're going to watch this cutscene again, because I need a moment to prepare myself mentally. Hello, mysterious douchebag. The last boss we have to fight in this game. The only thing standing between us and what I consider to be everything I want to show you in BBS. Okay, that's some damage. That's a lot better. Pardon me? Oh, he's invisible right now, isn't he? Yep. I turned the camera for 1 second. Is he not gonna use his clones on me this time? Or this time? This time? What the time? And for that, we get No Name. A Keyblade with a long reach that provides an outstanding boost in magic and makes it easier to land critical hits. Still not as good as Royal Radiance, sadly, because that strength stat is oof. Well, I mean, it's not really oof, but like compared to Royal Radiance and Void Gear, it's pretty bad. But the magic's nice. Probably would have been better to get first, but well then, this happened. Yeah, those are all the secret bosses that I'm aware of. Oh, right. I'm like, why can't I air dash? I took all of my extra abilities off because I feel like last time it was really screwing with us. So I didn't have like teleport, and I didn't have counter. I didn't have a payback surge. I didn't have any of that stuff. Just the bare minimum things, and it seemed to have paid off. Still, even though he went down like a chump tonight, I still think this is actually like the worst fight in Kingdom Hearts. Or one of. It's gotta be up there. Like, dear God. I guess maybe I was too low leveled the last time, but we got him pretty close a few times. So I don't know if it was really a matter of levels, but I probably just wasn't doing it with good keyblades. Was I planning for that to take all night? Yes! Yes, I was, actually. I was expecting this to take until about 11 o'clock. Or longer. It's only 8:58. We've been streaming for exactly 40 minutes. Yeah, that happened. Huh. Well, how about that? Well, let's save. First and foremost, let's save before we do anything. Huh. I guess I really could have waited until tomorrow and merged the two streams together. But I was thinking I was gonna have so many issues with these bosses. This is a little weird. So I was like, well, I should probably stream the bosses tonight and then do the recoded movie tomorrow. Because we probably won't be able to fit them both in one night. And, suppose we could attempt to do the recoded movie, but I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't expecting this. No, stop that. Let me look at the archives real quick. Alright. You have earned the Arena Sweeper Trophy for finishing every event in the Mirage Arena. Yay! There it is. Look at it. I have a trophy. Okay. The only two trophies that remain are playing the game for 80 hours and getting all the ice creams in the game. Which... how long have I been playing? Story is officially at 100% with the death of mysterious figure. Item collection is at 84. We're 1 hour off from getting that playtime trophy. Minigames are at 50. Combat's at 88. Item collection, like I said, at 84. Here's a more comprehensive look at the timeline if you were curious. As you can see, they all started about the same time, but Terra stays in the line of departure the least, with Ben second least, and then Aqua takes the longest to get out of there. Then Terra goes to the Enchanted Dominion and starts Tour Woodlands with Ben right on his tail. Then Terra chills for a while, I guess, and does nothing, while Ben does Castle of Dreams, with Terra doing Castle of Dreams right behind him, and then Aqua waits for these two dummies well, Terra to do all three, and Ben to do two of his worlds before she even starts her first one. Where she and Ben reconvene in the Enchanted Dominion, although Ben's already halfway done by the time she gets there. Then Terra goes to the Mysterious Tower in the Badlands to meet with Xehanort. And then Ben goes to the Badlands shortly after to fight with Vanitas with the help of Mickey. Then Ben goes to Radiant Garden with Terra shortly behind and Aqua trailing super behind. And then after that, it seems that Ben is the one that stays in Radiant Garden the longest and leaves last. Terra leaves the quickest because he kind of got reamed out by his friends and decides to go to Disney Town. Ben then goes to Disney Town, Aqua goes to Disney Town, and Ben goes to Olympus Coliseum first, followed by Terra, and then, of course, Aqua. But while Aqua's in Olympus Coliseum, for the most part, Terra goes to Deep Space and meets Stitch. Then, after Olympus Coliseum, Aqua goes to Deep Space and meets Stitch, where Stitch's story is resolved with Ventus. Then Ben goes to Neverland first and stays there for a pretty long time. Terra shows up about, I'd say probably about a third through Ben's visit, and shows up and teams up with Captain Hook thinking Peter Pan's a bad guy, and Aqua comes in to clean up the mess. Then, after everything that happens with Ben, he goes to the Mysterious Tower, and of course Terra is off to Destiny Islands at about the same time. Aqua then decides to go to Destiny Islands herself, while Ven goes back to the Badlands to confront the truth about him and the Keyblade. Master Xehanort tells him that Ericus is probably, tells him the truth about why Ericus never let him go. And then after that, after Ven leaves, Terra comes in and learns that Ericus means to do harm to Ventus and rushes off to the land of departure, where Ven's already there, confronting the Master. The Master strikes his Keyblade against Ven, but Terra puts an end to that real quick. While the two of them are having shenanigans, Aqua goes to the mysterious tower and eventually learns from Yan Sid that Ericus is dead. Ven, while the Master and Terra are fighting, is teleported to Destiny Islands, and from there, Terra gets to the Keyblade graveyard very, very shortly after Ven and Aqua and the three of them team up, and that's where they all fall. And then Aqua takes Ven to the final episode where she puts his body in Castle Oblivion, the now destroyed land of departure, and then of course tries to save Terra from the darkness inside him and Xehanort possessing his body, but fails and falls into the realm of darkness in Terra's place, thinking that she had saved her friend, but was oh so wrong. And then of course the secret episode takes place over the span of about 12 years, from Aqua falling into the darkness to Ansem showing up on the shores of the realm of darkness after he dies in Kingdom Hearts 2. Woo, what a timeline! So, I really don't know what to do now. I feel like it's probably too late for the Recoded movie. I feel like I still want to save that for tomorrow. I mean, I had a feeling this could be a short stream, but I wasn't expecting this short. Like, ew. I suppose we could read through the Xehanort reports and get a little bit more backstory on Xehanort and what he was thinking before all of this went down. What changed him into the person he became. I don't know if you guys are up for that, though, or if you just want to read it on your own time. I don't really know how long the Recoded movie even is. Hang on, I should probably look that up. How long is the movie? No, not the Recoded move. The Recoded movie. It looks to be about 3 hours, give or take. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much a 3-hour story, which is kinda dumb, but whatever, it is what it is. Is it shorter than the Days movie? I think it's actually possibly a tiny bit longer, but I'm not entirely sure. I'd say they're probably around the same length, if I had to guess. So starting it at like 9 o'clock and then keeping you guys hostage until midnight probably isn't the best idea. But starting it at like 8 and then, finishing it around 11 is a pretty solid plan. Days felt way longer watching it. I don't really know, honestly. Well, I guess we could go find out, huh? But just in case this is the end, thank you so much for watching if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, thanks for joining me for Birth by Sleep, and next time is the Recoded movie. Anyway, thanks for the support, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Okay, for those of you still watching. Let's see if we can't figure this out. What to do with the rest of our time. No. I was talking about on YouTube. You guys can stay. Let's figure out if we want to watch the Recoded movie. I was doing that for the VOD. Okay, uses an autosave. Oh god. Alright, how many chapters are we looking at? There definitely seem to be a lot more cutscenes than text. Yeah, it seems like this has a lot less to read and more to watch. Which is fine with me. I wasn't really thrilled with reading a lot of days. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 entries to read and then all those to watch. Ugh. I really don't know. I feel like this would probably be, like, pretty long. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be, like, way too long to do. So, let's, Wow, I really don't know what to do. Hang on. Alright, so we'll do Recoded another day. Probably tomorrow, if I had to guess. My plan going forward is to do Recoded tomorrow. Then start Dream Drop on Friday and Saturday. And then continue on until Dream Drop is finished, and then do the back cover movie after Dream Drop, so probably the 16th or the 18th. And then, of course, finish it off with 0.2 a few days before Kingdom Hearts, or Kingdom Hearts 3's release in Japan, so probably somewhere around the 20th to the 23rd. That's my goal, and I think we can hit it easily. I don't think Dream Drop's gonna take us that long. If I'm being honest. I would imagine it would take us about a week. If I started, like... My guess would be about a week. If I started on Friday and end it by, like, the 18th, that would be ideal. Heck, I could even, like, end it on, like, that Monday and still be fine. Oh, well, that's actually pushing it. Okay, so let's say we end days around the 16th to the 18th. That's pretty ideal. Or did I say days? I meant Dream Drop. We end Dream Drop around the 16th to the 18th. That would be ideal. And then we do the back cover movie somewhere around the weekend of the 18th. And then, of course, do a 0.2 in 1 to 2 sessions, probably around the 21st to the 23rd. And then by the 24th, the game is out in Japan. And to be honest, I don't want to stream any more Kingdom Hearts by that point, because the internet is going to be a mine trap. Filled with spoilers, so I kind of want to be done with the marathon by then. I don't know if I'm gonna not stream until I beat KH3. Like, I don't plan on streaming my first playthrough of KH3, I want to make that clear. That being said, I'm okay with streaming KH3 while I'm doing my first playthrough. I'm kind of aiming for, at earliest, the 30th, and at latest, the 1st of February, which is Friday, to start KH3. But there is probably... I might just take that whole week of, like, Monday the 28th off. It depends. I'm definitely not streaming the days that Kingdom Hearts is, like, fresh. I'm not streaming on the 29th. more than likely not streaming on the 30th, but if I do, it would be because I made some massive headway in the game and don't mind anybody telling me too many spoilers. But in general, I would like to be done or very close to done with my own playthrough before I start streaming, because I really don't want to be spoiled. I know, I won't be streaming my first playthrough. I won't be doing it blind. However, I will be streaming my first critical mode playthrough. So it'll be my second playthrough of the game and my first critical mode run. Because I'm guessing if it's anything like Dream Drop, and I believe even Coded for that matter, you have to unlock critical mode by completing the game once. If it's not, then I mean, either way, I'm probably not going to play the game on critical first. I'll probably play it on standard or proud in like my first playthrough, so either way, you guys get the interesting one. You guys get the interesting playthrough. Would I be willing to local record my blind run? No, I'm sorry. When Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I just want to cuddle up with a blanket and some cocoa and just let the game that I've waited for 13 years for just take me away. No worries about recording and, having things go wrong or losing the internet or having to restart the game if I miss a cutscene or something. Just me, just the game, just some relaxation. I figure I've done quite a few games day one on stream that I feel like... I hate to sound selfish, but I feel like I probably earned this one. To just, relax and let it take me away. Been waiting 13 years for it. But I won't keep you guys in suspense for too long. Like I said, we'll be starting that somewhere around the 30th to the 1st. At the absolute latest would be the 2nd of February, but I mean, that depends on what goes on by then, so. In that middle period between when you finish the marathon and when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, could you play Smash or World of Light? That is something I've been debating on, yes. That is something I might do. I'm not entirely sure yet. I have to see how everything goes. I don't know how much I want to avoid the internet from the 24th to the 29th. But if I decide it's not that big of a deal if I'm not playing Kingdom Hearts, then I should be okay. Square, why couldn't you just wait 5 days to make it a true worldwide release? Save me the hassle. I will say, and there's no way this would ever happen, but if by some act of, I don't know, some holy act of divinity, I somehow got a copy early, I would play the game day one, because I would have already played it by the time the game came out. But I don't expect that to happen. I don't have a channel that's important enough for that to happen to get a review copy or anything. I don't do reviews. So that's why I said it would literally have to be an act of divine intervention. But if that were the case, then yeah, I would stream the game day one, because it wouldn't really matter to me, because it would still be my second playthrough. But I don't expect that to happen in the slightest, but it's a thought I had. Like, if somehow I get an early copy and it just lands on my lap, then yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen. I highly doubt. I don't see how that would happen. So, and at this point, I don't know if I really care. I've waited this long. What's a little bit longer, But well, that leaves the question of what do we do for the rest of the night? I was not expecting this in the slightest. Let me I need to talk to someone real quick. Pokemons? Maybe. It's not a terrible idea. I could just pop the Switch in, although that might mess with the capture card, I don't know. I doubt it, it shouldn't, but... I don't know, this is funny. I was expecting all those to take, like... Because we've only been streaming for officially an hour now. I was expecting this to be at least 2 hours, and at longest, like 4.5. So yeah, that's funny. Still, I can't believe I am basically done with the 2.5 HD collection. 93% on my trophies. The only one left is Birth by Sleep. Got 100 and everything else. Let me see, what am I missing? 80% Birth by Sleep. It wasn't counting some of the trophies, it looks like. Completing the reports with Terraven and Aqua is going to be the worst thing ever, because you have to do everything that I just did on Aqua for the past, like, 3 days. 2 more times. Including, I do believe, the extra bosses, although I might be wrong on that, but I don't think I am, because I'm pretty sure they count as a story entry. Or a character entry, which is really kind of dumb, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, the inverse battle missions. Wonder if that's something we could do. Forgot about those. So Pete D-Link 10 times. Learn all of Terra's finish commands. Obtain a fantastic rating for each song in the Ice Cream Beatmaster mode. Don't look forward to doing that. When each playable command board, I feel like I'm close to that. Rapid Racer, finish first in all Rumble Racing courses. Collector, collect all stickers on all 3 characters, I'm assuming, because I definitely have all of them on Terra and Aqua, so I guess I'm only missing the ones on Ven. I suppose if you guys want to watch, we could go trophy hunting and do some stupid minigames and stuff. It wouldn't be part of the Road to Kingdom Hearts, but it would just kind of be its own thing. Like, just us chatting and doing stupid things. Because the friend that I messaged has yet to get back to me on the other idea that I had. I don't know if you guys want to watch stupid platinum things like Command Board and Rumble Racing, but... And Fruit Ball. Actually, no, I did Fruit Ball. I did Fruit Ball already, sadly. Although I think I have to do it with the other 2 characters for the journal. So, these reports are gonna kill me, guys. These reports are so bad. Ventus's finish commands. Yeah, why don't we set our sights on Savage Slayer and maybe doing the Rapid Racer command board stuff, maybe get some stickers and stuff. Yeah, let's do some stupid stuff. At least until my one friend gets back to me on whether or not they want to do the thing that I asked. If they don't, it's totally fine. But this will be our backup plan. I just find this hilarious, so I don't know what to do! Okay, well... Just in case the VOD gets muted because of the stupid ice cream beat minigame. Actually, no, it shouldn't. It's a MIDI. It shouldn't get muted. I suppose I could, like, real quick end the stream and then start the stream again, just so we start a new VOD. That's completely different from, It's completely different from the VOD that we have the bosses on. So yeah, I think just in case... Because there are some Disney songs that show up in the stupid mini-games. It shouldn't be an issue, but I never know. So hang on, I'm gonna end the stream and then start it again within like the course of about 10 seconds. So I will be back in about 10 seconds. So get yourself something to drink, something to eat, and then we're gonna do some stupid mini-games and whatnot.